Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Monday Night Raw. It is the go-home show for our Clash of the Champions pay-per-view. And it appears that the NXT Women's Champion Asuka wants a fight before Clash of Champions. And you heard Stephanie McMahon backstage. Stephanie said, you know what, go ahead, do it. Go ahead and ruin the main event for Clash of Champions. The title unification match between, well, NXT Women's Champion Asuka and probably WWE Women's Champion Charlotte Flair will take place in Boston in 6 days at Clash of the Champions. But that match is thrown up in the air because we could have possibly two new champions heading in to Clash of the Champions this Sunday. It's high stakes here for this week of Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, coming to you in a few days as we see Becky Lynch challenge Charlotte Flair for the women's title on Friday Night SmackDown. But Asuka set for her battle here tonight, set to defend her NXT Championship against God knows who. It could be anybody, as the both brands, the main roster and NXT rosters, are merged. We are yet to see some faces, and it appears that Asuka is going to have to defend the NXT Women's Championship against that woman right there, an experienced technical female wrestler. She goes by the name of Natalya Neidhart, daughter of the late great Jim Neidhart, making her way to the ring. And what an opportunity this is for Natalya. Natalya not really seen here on Raw and SmackDown on pay-per-views as of late, but Natalya always brings the fight, and she's going to sure as hell bring the fight to the longest reigning champion in Universe mode, and that is Asuka. And we're going to kick off Raw with an NXT Women's Championship match, and well, it's kind of hard for me to say. I don't think anybody would have imagined me saying that. But it's going to happen here tonight as NXT Women's Champion Asuka is set to defend against Natalya here. NXT Women's Championship on the line. The first time the NXT Women's Championship is defended on Monday Night Raw. Asuka sends the referee the belt, possibly for the last time in her long reign, days away from Clash of Champions. And Asuka has a lot to lose and little to gain here if she is in this match. If she loses this match, she loses her spot at Clash of Champions. She loses the NXT Women's title. But if she wins, well, she only wins for only a little bit of momentum heading into Clash of the Champions. It's not really a good bargain, I should say. It's a really bad idea on the part of Asuka. But Asuka, she's so destined, so determined to fight, that she'll fight anybody. And she goes by that quote, goes by that saying, nobody is ready for Asuka. As both of these women lock up for the second time in this match. Asuka gets the better of Natalya here. Natalya, though, pushes Asuka into the ropes. Rebound. Ducked down by Natalya. The leapfrog by Natalya. And now Natalya with a huge elbow. And Natalya is a WWE veteran. Has been in the WWE for many and many years. Almost 13 years with the company. Has Natalya with a huge knee right to the jaw. Huge knee right to the jaw by Asuka. And now Asuka with the kicks right to Natalya. Right to the midsection. And now, Natalya in a real bad spot here. Another kick, missed that one. Natalya saw it coming. And oh, huge forearm right to the face, followed by a bulldog. But Becky Lynch, she has put a fire in Asuka, I should say. Sure as hell, put a fire in her. Because she wants to fight. She wants to defend the NXT Women's Championship. Oh, huge backbreaker. And you know Charlotte Flair is watching this match, and Becky Lynch is sure as hell watching this match as well, because you know, if this title changes hands tonight, the main event of Clash of the Champions is changed. Oh, Kick right to the midsection, but Natalya saw that coming. Very experienced wrestler. But what a German! Snap German suplex. Shoulders are down, and a kick out at 2 by Natalya Neidhart. Natalya Neidhart still in this contest here against Asuka. The undefeated Asuka, I should say. And Asuka has more to lose than she has to gain in this match. What a German. Whoa, what a counter by Natalya. And that experience. The experience of Natalya coming into play here. Rebound off the ropes. Asuka in big trouble. What a suplex. What a suplex. The NXT Women's Champion landing right on her head there. And now Natalya. What a dragon. What a dragon suplex. And a kick out by Asuka. Kick out by the Women's Champion. And what if Natalya is able to get the better of Asuka? Able to get the better of Asuka. How the landscape and how the match at Clash of the Champions, the title unification match, will change. It could possibly be Natalya versus Charlotte Flair, or it could possibly be Natalya versus Becky Lynch if Becky Lynch is to win her match on Friday Night SmackDown, and a kick right to the back of Natalya. High stakes in the women's division, ladies and gentlemen. Days away from Clash of the Champions. Asuka hooks her in. What a suplex! And it's sure as hell a stacked show here tonight. And speaking of Clash of the Champions, back suplex right on the back of the head there. And Asuka has her shoulders down. Natalya in trouble. Natalya kicks out. But anyway, huge stacked show for you later tonight, ladies and gentlemen. EC3 and Cassius Ohno are going to come to blows later tonight in our main event. The winner faces Andrade for the TV title. But wait a minute, Asuka might have Natalya beat here. And a kick out by Natalya. And the winner of that match faces Andrade Cien Almas for the television title at Clash of the Champions. Asuka ducked that. Natalya saw it coming. Natalya lifting up Asuka. Slamming her down. My God, you saw the whiplash. You saw the whiplash. And now Natalya, what a perfect suplex. Picture perfect butterfly suplex and a kick out at 2 by Asuka. And Natalya is simply a student of the game. She's known the wrestling business for years. Her family is a part of this business. For over 30 plus years, the Hart Foundation, the Hart family, has been a part of this business. She's the, kick out by Natalya. Natalya saw that coming, tried to go for the clothesline. Asuka saw that coming, and Asuka, my God! And now Asuka goes in between the ropes, lands onto Natalya. Lands onto Natalya. Natalya in a real bad spot. Natalya in a real bad spot. And now look at the triangle. The triangle is in. The triangle is in. Asuka has made many pass out off of the triangle lock. The triangle is in. But Natalya, the submission specialist, she knows what to do in these situations. Was trained in the Hart family dungeon. Was Natalya has the arms behind the back, but no. Asuka sees it coming. Asuka now. Asuka crucifix. Crucifix, shoulders are down. Natalya's locked up. Natalya's locked up, and a kick out. Kick out by Natalya, but no. Natalya still fighting back, still fighting against Asuka. Hey, wait a minute. Has Asuka down. Has Asuka down. Sharpshooter. 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 A move that has made her uncle famous. The sharpshooter. Sharpshooter is in. Sharpshooter is in. And Asuka is in a real bad way. But Asuka able to fight out. Able to fight through is Asuka. And Asuka has Natalya up. Drives her down. Shoulders are down here. This may be it. No. And what a contest to kick off Monday Night Raw here. The Clash of the Champions Go Home show. And wait a minute, Natalya on the top, belly to belly suplex. Throws Asuka across the ring. And if Asuka manages to escape Natalya here, she's sure as hell gonna be hurt. Michinoku driver drives Asuka to the mat. This may be it. No! Asuka barely, just barely raises the shoulder up. And the knife edge chop after knife edge chop there. And now Natalya has her in the corner. Natalya hooks up the NXT Women's Champion. Suplex, my God! And Asuka hasn't been in full swing ever since that belly-to-belly suplex from the top. And now Natalya hooks her in, brings her down. Hooks her in, brings her down. Hooks her up, then brings her down. 1, 2, no! Asuka is still in this match, and Natalya, so you can clearly see she's gassed. Clearly see that Natalya has brought everything to the table here. Has brought everything to the table for Asuka. And now Asuka, what a counter by the Empress of Tomorrow. And now wait a minute. Asuka may be looking for something. Asuka may be looking for that hip attack. No! No! And Natalya hooks her in again. Hooks her in. Oh my God! What a move by Natalya. And I think Asuka's face collided with the apron. Asuka's face definitely collided with the apron. And now Natalya hooks her in again. Locks her in. Sharpshooter. 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 Possibly for the last time. Is it over? Is it over? Do we have a new NXT Women's Champion? And Natalya is wrenching away at Asuka. But Asuka pushes through it. Asuka pushes through. Asuka now wraps her in. Wraps Natalya in. And Natalya's in a bad spot. Asuka lock. Asuka lock. Asuka lock is in. Asuka lock is cinched in. Asuka holding, and has no choice. Natalya has no choice but to tap out. What a hard-fought match. And Asuka, I'm going to say it, Asuka escapes Natalya here tonight. What a contest to kick off Monday Night Raw. And there's been many times in this match that I thought Natalya had it. I thought Natalya had the NXT Women's Champion beat and had the NXT Women's Championship in her arms. But tonight was not the night for Natalya, as Asuka barely manages to escape Natalya's clutches and is still able to clutch onto the NXT Women's Championship. What a match. And ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier tonight, EC3, Cassius Ohno, these two may go blow for blow in the main event. The winner faces Andrade at Clash of the Champions. And also tonight, Braun Strowman goes toe-to-toe with Shinsuke Nakamura face-to-face. Non-physical confrontation later tonight here on Raw. And we are getting set for the Monday Night Raw debut of Noam Dar. And Noam Dar, formerly a SmackDown Live superstar. Noam Dar switched brands. He saw an opportunity here on Raw, and Noam Dar is going to take that opportunity. And he's going to go one-on-one against Arya Daivari here. And Noam Dar, he's had little success on SmackDown, but he's prepared himself to have major success here on Monday Night Raw. And Noam Dar, the Scottish Supernova, set for his debut, and what a memorable debut that Noam Dar has had. Noam Dar, he confronted the television champion Andrade Cien Almas. He said, I'm going for that title, and there's a lot of contenders, I should say. A lot of contenders gunning for Andrade Cien Almas and his championship. And that's one thing I should watch out for if I was Andrade Cien Almas. Hell, if I was Finn Balor, if I was Asuka, if I was Charlotte Flair, if I was the Bullet Club, Braun Strowman. If you have a title, people are coming after you as we get set for this one-on-one contest between Arya Daivari and Noam Dar. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! It's the Bullet Club! Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows! Anderson and Gallows beating the hell out of Daivari and Dar! Beating the absolute hell out of Arya Daivari and Noam Dar! Arya Daivari and Noam Dar being assaulted here during their match by the Bullet Club. And Anderson and Gallows, these criminals, these crooks. I will forever call these guys criminals. Oh, the Magic Killer. Magic Killer. Right to Noam Dar. And the match is confirmed for Clash of the Champions. Wait a minute, it's Flair. Oh, what? How is that even a lick of fair by Ric Flair? Ric Flair just said that Seth Rollins' request to have Roman Reigns as his partner, having Roman Reigns doing double duty at Clash of Champions, has been denied. And it will be a handicap match. So Ric Flair has erased Roman Reigns' name off the contract to purposefully put Seth Rollins in a handicap match at Clash of the Champions. This is absolutely despicable behavior by our interim general manager, Ric Flair. Where the hell is Eric Bischoff? That's my question. And if Eric Bischoff, if you're watching this, I hope you know that Ric Flair is running this show into the ground. And here, and switching gears, I have to switch gears off this. I'm pretty upset. The Colognes, Primo and Epico Cologne, making their way to the ring, and they're challenging Gallows and Anderson here tonight in a non-title match. And this could be a big opportunity for these guys. Like I said earlier, every champion has a target on their back, and the Colognes are looking to shoot that target, and that target are Anderson and Gallows, and they might have that opportunity. They have the opportunity to do so. Does Epico and Primo, former tag team champions themselves, are the Colognes. And here we go, both of these men. Anderson, oh! Anderson not here for the games, and Carl Anderson now, very successful single star in Japan is Carl Anderson, successful tag team wrestler as well. Backbreaker! My God, what a backbreaker by Carl Anderson, and everything Carl Anderson does in that ring is brutal. Everything he does in that ring is brutal, and he wants to hurt you. He wants to put you on the shelf for years and years. That's Carl Anderson's goal, and now Anderson, oh! European uppercut almost jacked the jaw of Epico. Epico now in the corner, wrong corner. He's in a really bad spot. Is Epico Cologne as Luke Gallows comes into play here. And Luke Gallows, huge boot to the face. And the Bullet Club has just been running amok here on Monday Night Raw for, well, at this point, months. Months have these guys been running Monday Night Raw the way they see fit. And oh, God, what a chop by Luke Gallows in a slam. And I gotta go back to that Raw Tag Team title match discussion. How is that fair? How is that a lick of fair? Seth Rollins has to take on Gallows and Anderson by himself in a handicap match for the Raw Tag Team titles. And Gallows and Anderson smiling from ear to ear. They know Ric Flair has their back. They know Ric Flair has their back. And a huge boot right to the jaw. And a slit. Oh my God. Just squeezing the wind out of Epico's sails. And there goes Primo. Primo wanted to tag to his cousin. And didn't happen. European uppercut. But Epico tried to fight back. Epico tried to fight back. But he just couldn't. He just can't. Against the Bullet Club. Oh. The knife edge chops. And you see how they're just cutting the ring in half. Or the Bullet Club. Huge. European uppercut. Just cutting the ring in half. Are Gallows and Anderson. And it's very symbolic, I should say. Very symbolic. What a driver. Basically, it's basically a 1-on-2 handicap match. And that's exactly what it's going to be for Seth Rollins. All on Sunday. And a huge kick right to the face by Carl Anderson. And Carl Anderson just rocking it out. Just making fun. Mocking the Colognes. Mocking Seth Rollins. You know Seth Rollins is going to be just like this Sunday at Clash of the Champions in Boston. And now look at this. Hooks him in. Hooks Epico in. Epico didn't even tag his partner yet. And the Magic Killer. Magic Killer. Magic Killer. And the Bullet Club win this match. And the Bullet Club are successful in this non-title match. And imagine on Sunday, it's going to be just like that. It's going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match. Epico didn't even get to tag Primo in once. It was a 1-on-2 handicap affair. And the Bullet Club, Gallows and Anderson, the Good Bros, whatever the hell you want to call these guys, I call them crooks. They sure as hell are excited for this Sunday. Sure as hell excited for Clash of the Champions, where they defend their Raw Tag Team titles against Seth Rollins. Only Seth Rollins. And wait a minute! Wait a minute! And speaking of Seth Rollins, here he is! Seth Rollins making his way, making a beeline for the ring, steel chair in hand. And that is going to be his tag team partner. Gallows and Anderson making a beeline for the ramp. Rollins making a beeline for the ring. Anderson and Gallows making a beeline for the ramp. And Anderson and Gallows don't want nothing. They don't want no smoke. They don't want nothing to do with Seth freaking Rollins. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from the man's wife, Brie Bella herself. Daniel Bryan wants a fight, wants a match against The Miz at Clash of Champions. And if Miz accepts, that's going to be one hell of a battle. But having to switch gears, and speaking of battles, Cedric Alexander was in a battle himself last week against Braun Strowman. He came up short in his Intercontinental Championship quest, but Cedric Alexander, he always bounces back, always manages to bounce back. And one person who's had their eyes on Cedric Alexander has been Titus O'Neil, the patriarch, the founder of Titus Worldwide. And he's been putting his nose to Cedric Alexander's business, telling Cedric Alexander that you will be way more successful if you were under my brand, if you were under the Titus Worldwide moniker. And Cedric Alexander has denied what he wants nothing to do. Wants absolutely nothing to do with Titus O'Neil, so he could do this on his own. He's always been the type of person to do things on his own. He got the Intercontinental title shot on his own. And tonight, he's going to go one-on-one against that man right there, the glorious Robert Roode, all by himself. And Robert Roode, he sure as hell is a player. Main event player is Robert Roode, formerly Bobby Roode. It appears he grew out that mustache. Apparently it wasn't the right look for Robert Roode, but Robert Roode making his way to the ring here under a new moniker. Made his Monday Night Raw debut under that new moniker. But at the end of the day, whether his name is Bobby or Robert, he is still glorious. And he's set for one-on-one action here against Cedric Alexander here on Monday Night Raw. Robert Roode. The glorious Robert Roode. And you know Titus O'Neil is watching this match from wherever the hell he's watching it from. He's watching this match. He wants to recruit people. He wants to recruit wrestlers to his brand. No one is currently under the Titus Worldwide brand as that I know. And Robert Roode, everybody is fighting for a shot here. Everybody is fighting for a spot here on Monday Night Raw. The roster just gets bigger and bigger as NXT, the now defunct NXT. The wrestlers that were on NXT are now moving on between Raw and SmackDown. And Robert Roode was one of the first acquisitions. Collar and elbow tie up here. Cedric Alexander has the arm of Robert Roode, but Robert Roode able, knee right to the gut. And you could tell that Robert Roode, he cannot wait to be in the spotlight, cannot wait to be in the main event picture. But just like everybody else, you have to work your way up there. And Cedric Alexander just trying to find his footing here on Monday Night Raw. Armbar here, rolled through by Robert Roode. Very experienced wrestler is Robert Roode, and the knife edge chops right to Cedric Alexander. It's the veteran versus the young stud, and Cedric Alexander, and now forearms right to the face. Hooks him in, tries to go for a suplex there, but no. Robert Roode saw it coming, and once again the experience comes into play in this matchup. And Robert Roode, what a neck snap. And you know Titus O'Neil was watching this contest very, very closely. Very closely. And look, he's pulling at the shoulder. Could pop the shoulder out of place. Just a despicable maneuver by Bobby Roode. Duck down. Another duck down by Bobby. And what a snap power slam. And you can disagree with the way Bobby Roode goes about himself, but you cannot dispute his in-ring ability. He's a veteran. He's a student of the game. Is Robert Roode. Try to go for a right hand. Nobody home. And now Cedric Alexander has his footing. Cedric Alexander now has Robert Roode on the fence. Cedric on the top. What a splash. What a splash by Cedric Alexander, and a kick out. At one by Robert Roode. And now look at this. Robert Roode leaving the ring, wants nothing to do with Cedric Alexander. But wait a minute. It was a ploy. It was a ploy by Robert Roode. Oh. It was a ploy. And just smashing his face right into the guardrail. Oh. Rib first into the ring apron. You know Cedric Alexander's ribs are not 100%. When you go against Braun Strowman, you're going to be hurting. Whether you beat him, whether you don't beat him. Oh! And you can see Bobby Roode is targeting the ribs. I said Bobby Roode. Robert Roode. He's targeting the ribs here, and I think he's getting a little overzealous. Robert Roode getting a little overzealous, and now Cedric Alexander rolls up Robert Roode. This may be an upset here, and a kick out. Kick out by Robbie. Called him Robbie. Robert Roode, and a knife edge chop. Another one. Back suplex flip. Cedric Alexander saw it coming, and what a strike. What a strike. And an instant Gary right to the back of the head of Robert Roode. Right to the back of the head, hooks him in. What a suplex. What a suplex to the glorious Robert Roode. And now climbing up High Rip District. Nobody. Oh my God. Nobody home. And Bobby Roode hooks him in. Glorious DDT. Just like that. Just like that. Robert Roode manages to put away Cedric Alexander. Just like that. And Robert Roode beat Cedric Alexander here tonight. One mistake from Cedric Alexander. One mistake from Cedric Alexander costs him the match and allows Robert Roode to get the victory. And Robert Roode walking to the back after that victory. And look who's on the stage. Look who's on the stage. And I don't think he's here to meet Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode just went to the back. Oh, Titus O'Neil just announced that he has his first client. He's going to reveal him next week on Raw. But ladies and gentlemen, at Clash of the Champions, for the World Heavyweight Championship, Finn Balor will defend against Roman Reigns. And this match is months in the making. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event, as Cassius Ohno is set to go toe-to-toe, face-to-face, blow for blow with EC3. And Cassius Ohno, he made his debut here on Raw in a very abrupt way. Cassius Ohno, he assaulted EC3. And ever since then, he's been assaulting EC3, but trying to get his hands on EC3, outsmarting EC3. EC3, one of the richest men in the world, and I don't know why no one knows Cassius Ohno's motives for any of the things that he does. He attacked Andrade Cien Almas last week, and I'm pretty sure that his motive was the television title on that one. But no one knows his true motive when it comes to EC3. But EC3 is a man that will fight back, and that's exactly what he's been doing. He's been fighting back against Cassius Ohno, but he's never been able to get truly to get his hands on Cassius Ohno until tonight. And that is exactly what EC3 will do. And the winner of this match faces Andrade Cien Almas for the television title at Clash of the Champions. And there is EC3. And EC3 making his way to the ring here. And EC3, you know, he has a chip on his shoulder. You know he has something that he wants to get off of his chest. EC3 hasn't done much. EC3, as much of a talker that he is, he hasn't done really that much talking. He's been angry. He's been pissed off. He wants a fight, and he's gonna fight Cassius Ohno here tonight. Cassius Ohno, you can just see. You guys can't see it on the screen, but I sure as hell can. Has just an absolute blank stare. Blank stare, staring at EC3, and that's what Cassius Ohno is about. Cassius Ohno is the methodical psychopath, I like to call him. He's a sociopath, psychopath, whatever the hell you want to call Cassius Ohno. Exactly what he is. And EC3 is going to go toe-to-toe with this man. He just likes hurting people. He likes inflicting pain on people. And EC3, if he manages to beat Cassius Ohno here tonight, he won't be leaving. I'm pretty sure it'll be hard for him to leave on his own 2 feet, because Cassius Ohno is brutal. A brutal individual. And wait a minute, Cassius Ohno right out the gate. I don't even think EC3 was ready. Right out the gate, Cassius Ohno. Right out the gate, my God. And he's beating the absolute hell out of EC3. Beating the absolute hell out of EC3. And he's going to dump EC3 out of the ring. Dumping EC3 out of the ring. And Cassius Ohno, oh my God, face first on the ring post. And EC3's in real big trouble here. Oh, rib first into the guardrail as Cassius Ohno, boot right to the face. And EC3, he's not ready. He wasn't ready for this. He wasn't prepared for Cassius Ohno just blasting him first thing in this match, and a kick and the kip up by Cassius Ohno. As much of a scumbag Cassius Ohno is, you can't deny his skill. You can't deny his agility for a man his size. And wait, EC3 now able to fight back. EC3 is gonna fight back, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. Right and lefts. Rights and lefts. And there goes Ohno. There goes Ohno outside the ring. And this time it's EC3. This time it's Ohno on the fence. What a clothesline to Cassius Ohno. Clothesline to Cassius Ohno. And Ohno's on Dream Street. He doesn't know what the hell is going on. And KO might have just gotten KO'd. Oh, and a punch. Right to the face. A punch right to the face. And Ohno. Knife edge chops by EC3, and you know EC3 was going to get down and dirty. You know EC3 was going to brawl, and I would be surprised if we see a wrestling move in this match. Because you know it's just going to be a fight. This is going to be a straight up fight between these two. My God! What an elbow by the stiff Cassius Ohno. And Cassius Ohno throws EC3 all to the outside, back first. On that lightly covered pavement. And wait a minute! Boot right to the face of EC3! In the sociopath, the psychopath, Cassius Ohno. Oh, no, my God! Face first goes EC3 onto the apron. And I would be surprised if we see any wrestling moves in this ring here tonight between these two. My goodness! Right to EC3's. And now, referee on a 6 count here. And Cassius Ohno, boot right to the side of the head of EC3. EC3's in real big trouble. Huge boot to the head. Any of Cassius Ohno's strikes can cause a severe concussion. And this may just be the final blow. My God! That blow right to EC3, and I'm surprised EC3 is still on his feet, but not for long. Not on his feet for very long, as Cassius Ohno was saying, is that all you got? Is that all you got, Ethan? And oh no one knows his true motives as to why he attacked EC3 in the first place. But we all know that this rivalry has come to a boiling point, as EC3 popping out of the gate with strikes and stomping an absolute mud hole into Cassius Ohno. And these people in Pittsburgh on their feet. Rights after rights after rights. And EC3, oh no, he whiffed it. He whiffed it. And Cassius Ohno gonna take advantage. My God. Might have possibly just knocked out EC3 and what a German suplex. Our first wrestling move of the night in this matchup here. And a kick out. A kick out by EC3. EC3 is still in this match. With Cassius Ohno. I think he tried to go for it again, but EC3 sees it coming. What an exploder! Able to throw Cassius Ohno's 280+ pound frame across the ring. Oh, and a chop right to Ohno. Another chop, bringing Ohno down. And Ohno rolls out of the ring. Smart move, smart play by Cassius Ohno. And speaking of in-ring generals, Ohno was one of them. And Ohno flips over the back of EC3. Flips over the back of EC3. The shoulders are down. EC3 in trouble. And a kick out. Kick out at 2. EC3 still in this contest here. Oh, God. Again, Cassius Ohno just knocks EC3's lights out. And EC3 saying, bring it on. And a huge kick silences EC3. And no, not another one. Not another one. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. And you heard that. You can hear him from the nosebleeds. The kick connecting with the jaw. And a kick out again by EC3. And we are showing, well, EC3 is showing us how resilient he really is in high pressure situations against a guy like Cassius Ohno. A guy who has no problem breaking your face. And EC3 with the kicks. EC3 now punching and punching away at Cassius Ohno. And there goes Cassius. And wait a minute. What is EC3 thinking? And I don't think you'd ever expect EC3 to go in between the ropes and dive onto Cassius Ohno. And EC3 showing that he has even more in his arsenal. Has to fight fire with fire to go against Cassius Ohno here. And EC3. EC3 now. Axe handle, followed by axe handle. Duck down, and EC3. What a clothesline by Ethan. And the splash. Splash by EC3, rib colliding with rib. And now EC3 has him on his shoulders. And now Cassius Ohno. Cassius Ohno breaking free from the clutches of EC3. And now in the corner, Ohno throws EC3 back into the corner. And wait a minute, this does not bode well for EC3. What an elbow! What an elbow by Cassius Ohno. And the ref trying to get into position. And EC3 just barely kicks out at 2. And if it wasn't for the referee out of position, I'm pretty sure Cassius Ohno will be going to Clash of the Champions. And wait a minute, oh no. Ohno's looking for the Dream Crusher. No, nobody home. EC3 blocks it. EC3 rolls him in. Packages Cassius Ohno in. Has the shoulders down. EC3 beats Cassius. EC3 manages to beat Cassius Ohno. Escapes the Dream Crusher. And rolls Cassius Ohno up. And I thought that was the end. I thought that elbow was the end of the contest. And it could have been if the referee was in position and Cassius Ohno saying, I just got screwed. I just got screwed out of the television title matches, argue with the referee. And wait a minute, Cassius Ohno, EC3 has his back turned, come on! Take your loss like a man, Cassius Ohno. And oh my God, gonna throw EC3 against the guardrail here. Oh no. Cassius Ohno. Cassius Ohno has him. Has EC3. And this does not bode well. This does not bode well on the stage. Right on the stage. And it's going to throw EC3. My goodness. And sore loser Cassius Ohno believes he got screwed. But instead of going to higher ups, he's going to take it out on EC3. And now Cassius Ohno. Dream Crusher. The Dream Crusher elbow right to the face of EC3. And I'm pretty sure EC3 is knocked out. I think he's had enough. And I don't think Cassius Ohno thinks he's had enough. No. Oh my God! Right on the concrete floor. Powerbomb head first on the concrete. And Cassius Ohno doesn't give a damn. We need help for EC3. We need help. Oh, there's the Miz. And just absolutely disrespectful from the Miz. And just absolutely despicable behavior from the Miz. And Miz, he did accept Daniel Bryan's challenge for Clash of the Champions. And in speaking of Clash of Champions, one of the greatest world champions of all time, former Intercontinental Champion himself, Ric Flair, and also corrupt general manager, but we'll get to that later on. Ric Flair making his way to the ring for this face-off between IC champion Braun Strowman and challenger Shinsuke Nakamura. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna be combustible. Tensions are gonna rise as Ric Flair makes his way to the ring. Our interim general manager, like I said, our corrupt interim general manager, but he's still our general manager at the end of the day. And I might get fined for that, but hey, I'm honest. And before Ric Flair could even finish his train of thought, here comes Braun Strowman! The monster among men. And every time Braun Strowman enters the arena, everybody is on their feet. Because you just don't know what the hell Braun Strowman's going to do next. And Braun Strowman's next challenger, his next opponent, is Shinsuke Nakamura. The people that Braun Strowman has knocked off for that Intercontinental title. Roman Reigns is one of them. Sami Zayn, The Miz, Cedric Alexander. I'ma say it, I don't give a damn. Dean Ambrose. It might possibly be Shinsuke Nakamura, the man that is gonna challenge Braun Strowman at Clash of the Champions this Sunday for the Intercontinental title. Is here tonight. And Shinsuke Nakamura and the people in Pittsburgh singing along to the theme music of Shinsuke Nakamura. And will Shinsuke Nakamura break Braun Strowman's winning streak? Will he break the streak of Braun Strowman? Or will he be added to the list of people that Braun Strowman has knocked off? We will find out this Sunday at Clash of the Champions. and Shinsuke Nakamura. Absolute charismatic superstar, one of the most charismatic superstars we've ever had in the WWE. He's making his way to the ring, and he's gonna go face to face with the monster among men, and I do not envy Shinsuke Nakamura in the slightest. I don't want to go toe-to-toe, face-to-face with that man right there, Braun Strowman. And everyone's on their feet. Tensions are high. Tensions are high here as we are getting closer and closer as the clock ticks down. The Clash of Champions. Nakamura, Strowman, toe-to-toe here, face-to-face. Who's gonna snap? Who's gonna throw the first blow? And ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time.